Can you tell me about your experience with children?
I have been babysitting for the past 5 years, working with children ranging from infants to preteens. I also volunteered at a local daycare center during summer breaks, where I helped with activities, meal preparation, and ensuring the safety of the children.
What activities do you usually plan for the children you babysit?
I enjoy planning a variety of activities that are both fun and educational. For younger children, I like to organize arts and crafts, reading sessions, and simple games. For older kids, I plan outdoor activities, board games, and help with homework. I always try to tailor activities to the child's interests and developmental stage.
How do you handle a child having a tantrum?
During a tantrum, I remain calm and composed. I understand that children often act out when they're feeling overwhelmed or unable to express themselves. I try to calmly talk to the child, validate their feelings, and redirect their attention to a different activity. If the child needs space, I give them a moment to cool down before discussing the issue further.
What is your approach to discipline?
I believe in positive reinforcement and setting clear boundaries. I use timeouts sparingly and prefer to talk to the child about their behavior, explaining why certain actions are not acceptable and what the consequences are. I always strive to be consistent and fair in my approach.
How would you manage a situation where a child refuses to go to bed?
I understand that bedtime can be challenging for some children. I try to establish a calming bedtime routine, which might include reading a story, dimming the lights, and ensuring they feel comfortable and secure. If a child is resistant, I calmly explain the importance of sleep and try to find out if there's anything bothering them that's causing the resistance.
How do you handle conflicts between siblings?
When siblings argue, I try to mediate by listening to both sides and helping them express their feelings calmly. I encourage them to find a compromise and remind them of the importance of respecting each other. If necessary, I separate them temporarily to cool off before discussing the issue further.
Why do you enjoy babysitting?
I genuinely enjoy spending time with children and watching them grow and learn. Babysitting allows me to be creative, active, and make a positive impact on their lives. It's rewarding to build relationships with the children and their families and to know that I am contributing to their development and well being.
Can you describe a time when you had to handle a challenging situation with a child?
There was a time when a child I was babysitting fell and scraped their knee while playing outside. The child was very upset and crying. I quickly comforted them, cleaned the wound, and applied a bandage. I then distracted the child with a favorite toy and praised them for being brave. By staying calm and reassuring, I was able to manage the situation effectively.
How do you involve parents in their child's activities and progress while babysitting?
I believe communication with parents is essential. I provide regular updates on their child's activities, behavior, and any milestones or concerns. This can be done through a daily log, text messages, or brief conversations during pickup and drop off times. I also welcome any feedback or instructions from the parents to ensure I meet their expectations.
What do you do if a child refuses to eat their meal?
If a child refuses to eat, I try to make mealtime enjoyable by offering a variety of healthy options and allowing them to choose. I avoid pressuring them to eat, but gently encourage them by making the food appealing and engaging in positive conversation. If the issue persists, I discuss it with the parents to understand any specific dietary preferences or concerns.
How do you support a child's learning and development?
I support a child's learning and development by incorporating educational activities into our daily routine. This includes reading, puzzles, and educational games that promote critical thinking and creativity. I also encourage physical activities to develop motor skills and social interactions to build communication and cooperation.
What do you find most rewarding about babysitting?
The most rewarding aspect of babysitting is the opportunity to make a positive impact on a child's life. Seeing their smiles, hearing their laughter, and witnessing their growth and development brings me immense joy. Building a trusting relationship with both the children and their families and knowing that I provide a safe and nurturing environment is incredibly fulfilling.